Okay, hopefully I am live. And we are back with this window from yesterday. Trying to get my laptop to hopefully see comments. Okay, there it says I'm live. Okay. Try to get you a little bit better of a view today, so you can see most of what we're doing at least, and hopefully you remember that you can turn your phone upside down, and it's supposed to look like you're looking over my shoulder, but
Upside down.
huh?
Upside down.
I'm not upside down. It's just you're looking at me from, you know, the other side of the table. So, if that makes sense. So if I lift it up, you're looking at me. So, okay. That's the best I can do. Like I said, this is just a bigger project. It's just so hard to get it all in. I'm trying to figure out where we're even going to start. I think we'll start up here with the stencils. Okay, so here's where we left off. And I think here's where we joined our papers yesterday. I know I said I wanted to, I really don't want to now. I'm in a time crunch because the guys want to come home early for lunch today. That doesn't really work for me today. But I should have been on here sooner, so that's kind of my bad. I'm going to try to get by with just using white for now. If I got to come in and fudge it later, then so be it. But for now, I think I'm just going to try to get by with some raw silk, which is what I used to paint the frame and everything else. So I guess that's what I'm going to try to get by with for now, and we'll see how that goes. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Michelle. Hello, Fran. Okay. I'm just going to kind of go in around that. And I have to go a little wider there. But my stencil, I'm wanting to use it strategically up there where that paper meets, where it joins. Just to kind of help disguise that a little bit more. I don't think that's terrible. And I think we'll go ahead and do this side too. Luckily, I already have chili for lunch ready, so. But I want to make grilled cheese and grilled peanut butter and jelly, so that'll take me a little bit of time. Hello again, Angela. Your heart feels like it's Christmas. Stop, you're spoiling me. You're going to make me come back more often if you keep talking sweet to me like that. Maybe that's your plan, huh? Flattery will get you everywhere with me, I tell ya. And nasty comments will work the opposite way. Not that you would ever do that, Angela. I know you wouldn't.
What color was that?
This is raw silk. I'm going to dry it just a little bit. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and go around these whole panes. And then we'll dry it. And you could use snow paste too, but I think for what I'm doing, this will be a lot faster. Oh, geez. Looks like I did not quite do this. It's hard to tell, you know, you think white is white, but white is not white. There's like 1,000,000 shades of white. And it takes being right up on it sometimes to notice that they do not match. And there, I missed that yesterday. I needed to get off of there. I've not made it back in here since yesterday. Howdy, Sharita. Hello, Carol. And I know I'll probably miss some comments today. I apologize. I try to go back in and catch them later if I miss anything. I should probably move my laptop. That would help. But honestly, on a project this big, it's hard to have the room to have the project on here, let alone the laptop in a good space. Like I said, this window was, what did we say yesterday? I don't know. Like it's, I don't know, 28 by 24 is like the inside measurements, something like that. And y'all know me, I kind of pack rat in and kind of get it to where I barely have room for the project. I just keep hoarding supplies in all around me till I just have a little bit of space to work, usually. Oh, and I haven't looked for a, like I said, I never made it back in here yesterday. I ended up making 2 kinds of chili, one with beans, one without, because my guys don't like chili with beans. And I made enchiladas, and I made brownies, and, you know, my husband doesn't like chocolate, so I had to make him a white cake, because, you know, can't have dessert for everybody else and not my husband. So, yeah. Put away most of my Halloween yesterday, and you know, while things were cooking, I was boxing up stuff and tried to work in some of that stuff while I was cooking and baking. Okay, now I'm gonna dry that and see. Actually, I'm gonna leave that. That's fine. I can do the rest of that later. Just know I'll probably go around it again to make that white a little more opaque. Okay, let's see here. Your new love is the crushed ice paste. I thought about using that today, but I don't think I will because I saw some in my container and I think my container is probably done. But, okay. And I think I was originally going to use the vintage lace, I think is what it is. Vintage lace chalk paste, because it's kind of this white, so it would show up nice on here. So what do you guys think? Do we want to use that, or do we want to add in some color and do the precious rubies? Do we want to introduce some red, or do we want to keep it all neutral? You guys tell me, and I am going to dry that a little just so I don't smear some of that white around in here. So red or white? What do we think? And obviously I will do this white around these panes down here too, but you guys don't need to have to see me do all that. Hey, Joe, you have been on my mind. Been meaning to reach out and see how the heck it's going with you in the new store. Lori says white. Angela says neutral. Looks like I'm being dragged into holiday mood, kicking and screaming. I feel you, Martha. Well, I would still be in Halloween mode if I wasn't in this business that I'm in. But I'm forced to move on. Okay, it looks like everybody's saying white. I figured everybody would want to go with red. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I asked. White it is. I'm happy to oblige. All right. We're going to keep it neutral today. All right. So this is chalk paste and vintage lace. Things are great. Good. I saw your post and it looked like things were going well. So happy for you. And I guess I'm going to have to go back and look for more of your posts because that's the only one I've seen So I'm sure you've put on way more posts than that. So, okay. I think I want, okay, I got them out. I think I'll use a 1-inch little mixed media brush here. Let's hope this is not dried out. Okay, nope, it's good. It's not super. I mean, it could be thinner, but it'll work. Okay, so we're gonna put it on top of where we joined those papers yesterday. And if I knew where my tape was, I would probably put my painter's tape on there so that I didn't get into the words that I don't want, but I don't know where mine is right now. So I'm just gonna try to be careful because I want to put snowflakes here, and then I'm gonna put Our Kisses from Heaven on that side. So wish me luck. Sometimes I get to yakking and not paying attention, and I accidentally just keep going and start covering the whole thing. Oh, Courtney says I'm out of camera. Oh, I don't know if that's any better or not. Is that any better, Courtney?
Yeah.
I was kind of waiting for the camera to catch up, or for Facebook to catch up, but I can't tell if it has or not. Do you see me now? Looks like I'm just making a mess. Oh, it looks like I did get down into there, but we'll try to get it cleaned up right away. Just make sure I got everything covered. And then I'm just going to kind of take some of it back off. I think I need to add some water or that fluid, liquid, whatever stuff it is to it, because mine has gotten a little thick on me. And I don't want to, I'm not pressing down very hard. I'm just trying to get some of that excess off. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna drop that in. Courtney brought me a bowl of hot water, so that is going down in the hot water so I can address it later, because we definitely want to clean that up ASAP. Otherwise, that's going to be a biatch to get off of our stencil. Oh shoot, I don't want to put that away yet, but I just did. Okay, I need to clean up that little schmutz I got down there, but that shouldn't be bad because we've sealed it with our decoupage medium yesterday. Oh, gotta get my finger into it first. Okay, I'm gonna hit it with the glue gun. It looks like I got a little out of line there, but I'm gonna leave it because I don't want to make it worse. So I'm gonna dry it just a smidge so that I don't bump into it here in a minute and smear it. Oh, Jennifer, you moved? Oh no, I cannot imagine moving at my age and my all the things I have to move. after living here so long. Courtney, can you put in the link, reply to Kay, and give her the link to that paper? I don't remember the name of it. I think I would know my own paper name, but I don't. I think I have 150 of my own papers, and I don't know the name of very many of them. Okay, hopefully that is dry enough. Oh shoot. Now I've got to take that. You know what, we may just go on to something else. You've seen me do that, so since my stencil is in the water, I don't want to have you guys to wait on me to clean that up. Now, later today, or probably even tomorrow, when that is good and dry, I can sand that to where it's smoother. I'm still probably not going to mess with that where I got a little out of line, but anyway, I'll do the same thing over there. And I think that looks really good. That really, nobody will ever know that we, did that. So, I think that side I'm good with. And then, like I said, we'll put our Kisses from Heaven over here, and that side will be good. So then we've got some stuff down here to do. Let's see if I can move this a little bit. And let me clean up my brush. And see what else we're going to do here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Where are we at here? Okay, let's figure out something for these buttons here. I got out a bunch of buttons, but I don't think I have any big enough. I haven't really gotten a chance to go through them yet. And let me see. Courtney, did you put in a link for that paper yet?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so my buttons, I don't have any black ones that are big enough for sure. So I did not even get those out. Yeah, that one's actually not even black, but. So I'm either not gonna do buttons or I may have to paint some buttons. Yeah, these are all tiny. I really do think they need to be black or a dark brown. That's a coin. I don't really like that. I really like the black. I might have some green ones here. We could maybe paint some of these.
Is Greg around?
Jeez.
Okay. Can you call him? Let him know I'm here fixing tires.
We might be able to.
Yep, I'll call him.
Oh, I like these. These are big. I think we could paint those black. Maybe even put some black gesso on them and a little bit of brass wax. So we could do that real quick, I think. I'm not sure what time it is right now.
11, 12.
Okay, Courtney says it's 11:12. I am hot. Okay. So let's do that. Oh, none of these buttons match. I thought they were all the same, but none of them are the same shape even, so. Okay. Let's see if that's enough. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Did you see Casey's comment?
No, so I was wondering if it's updating comments at all. Oh, got the frosty now for the top piece. Oh, that's what I was asking you, Courtney, for that, the top piece of paper. with.
Oh, vintage journal. Okay. I forgot there was another one on there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's the one I was asking for. She's working on it, Kay. Sorry. Miscommunicate here. See, we blended it so well, she forgot that there was another piece of paper there. Okay. Yes, I'm using heavy gesso in black. And I'm going to dry them a little bit so I can pick them up and do the sides. They might be a little large for the job, but I like them. And these are, I know these are back from my scrapbooking days. I don't know if I ever used them, but I feel like I did. Okay. I'm going to hit that a second time on top. I think it's pretty well covered, but I'm sure there's some grain peeking through. Not that it would be the end of the world. And we could just leave these black, but just for funsies, I kind of want to put some, I think, some aged brass on there. If I can find it. Okay. And one thing I do want to say, you got to be careful when you're using a heat gun with glass. I mean, we haven't done anything where we really had to heat it up, but I have cracked glass with my heat gun before. And I'm sure not all heat guns get super hot. If you're using one of the little ones, I'm sure it would take a lot more to get it that hot. But anyway. Diane received several of my 12 by 12 tissue papers from my order a couple days ago. They are just beautiful, well packaged. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you, Diane. I'm glad you're happy with them. That makes me happy. Okay. Aged brass, yes. I think that'll go nice with our neutral. I could use bronze age too, but for some reason I went for the aged brass. And we could just leave them black, like I said, but you do you. You can do yours however you want, but I'm going to dress mine up a smidge. Try to put it on there a little. Isn't that cute? Love it. Now we got our own custom buttons. Back, I got kicked off in case you read my comment and responded. Oh, did you see a comment from her, Courtney?
I think she was packing or moving.
Yeah, I saw something about her moving, but I didn't see a question, but I know I've not seen everything probably either. Okay, maybe she got kicked off before she posted it. Let's see. Let me find I'm going to glue these on with some heavy body gel real quick. Those are stinking cute. Okay, we've got his buttons done. So now we're going to decide if we want to do anything extra anywhere else. Because I talked about we probably will put some snow paste in places. Let me see if you guys are saying it. Let me see if I can see anything on here. No questions, just whining about unpacking and moving. Okay, yeah, I said that I cannot imagine moving at my age. And which I've always said it would be nice to have a fresh start, but it would be exhausting after we've lived here 33. We'll be married 33 years and were we married 33 or 30? Ouch, just got a splinter from this. Okay, you're going bye-bye. 33, I don't know if it was 32 or 33 years last year, but so we've lived here well over 30 years. So yeah, I cannot imagine moving all this stuff, which obviously we would pitch a lot. We would just have to. But yeah, a fresh start, a clean slate might be kind of nice. But yeah, that would be a ton of work. Okay, I was thinking about some snowflakes possibly. Okay. I've also got, I don't think we need another stencil. We could do like and jump in if you think I should do something. Okay, let me put this over here to this corner is the one I'm talking about. Because it's kind of lackluster to me, if you will. So we could put like a Let It Snow down there. Or Believe, which I don't know. Let It Snow would make more sense to me. Well, there's another one. Another Let It Snow. But again, I just don't know if we really need any more words. Or Home for the Holidays. Or we could just add, I don't know, I think this big snowflake might be too much. Now, if I didn't mind cutting it in half, it would be pretty to have it, coming off the side there, but... And this one, I got these big ones, would be really pretty somewhere, but I am not willing to cut them in half for this. I have some of these smaller ones, but so we could maybe put a few white snowflakes around. Maybe I only got 2. And I could reuse them also. Oh, maybe there's a third one. So I could use those little snowflakes. Not that they're tiny or anything, but... And I've got other snowflakes too, I'm sure. I know I brought them all in, but... they might have dispersed themselves. And I could find them later too if I wanted to add some other little snowflakes around. Oh, yeah, and we talked about adding some snowflake molds to the outside edges, too. And I swear I got those out yesterday, but I don't see them now. Just wondering, oh, that could have been cute. That might be overkill. I don't know if you guys can see that. Am I in the way? Yeah, that bow might be a little large for him. Yeah, then that sticks out, but maybe another time, maybe another snowman. Those might be cute on there. Oh, I forgot about, I had a deer out here too. He was out here. Because I had them all painted up from a video we've done a while back. I have these trucks, but they do not seem to be proportionately correct. So, and I don't know that that deer would have been either. This one's got a broken leg. Oh yeah, he might have worked. If I didn't lose him. I've got a bow. We could put a bow at the top. I don't know. I don't think that's looks proportionately correct for me either. Well, shoot. Like I said, I do have a deer laying around that he just might work. So I might glue him on yet at the bottom. So I'm going to look and see what you guys are saying here in a second. But yeah, if I find that deer, he's, like I said, this size, he might go on here somewhere. And maybe some of those snowflakes and, okay. Raised snowflakes on the frame. Some snowflakes. No, leave it. How pretty. Bow at the top of the window might be cute. Okay, well, I think maybe we'll do, well, this doesn't make sense to put snowflakes here, really. I don't think, looking at it now. I think maybe if I find that deer, I'll put him here. We'll do some snow paste here and there. I've got to do my snow around there, which is going to be boring. You saw me do snow up there with just paint. I think we're about done. And I'll find my snowflake molds, which I had those out to do too. But like I said, this project is so big. It just takes up so much room. And I have to keep shoving everything aside. And then I've shoved to where I can't find anything now. Which is, you know, not totally unusual for me, but now there is a snowflake. I don't know. I don't know if I even want anything on the frame, really. Maybe I don't. I'm thinking I don't, actually. So a deer. Let's do a little bit of snow paste here. I'm going to add, let's see here, making sure you're in the frame I'm on. I'm just going to add some snow. Oh, don't be stuck. Okay, let me see if it's easy to unplug. Of course not. Stella, I don't have time right now, hon. Okay, I've popped off the lid and trying to stick it through. Got a needle I'm trying to poke through and figure out what might be in there. I'm not going to mess around with it very long. I have to take it in and run it under hot water. Doggone it, it is not going to cooperate. So, but anyway, nothing's cooperating. But yeah, I will add some snow paste to that. Actually, I might just cut the tip off and see. This be a pretty big clog I have going. I don't like to cut the tip off because then I've lost my fine detail, but which on a piece this big, I probably don't need it, but okay. People really love the raised snowflakes at your show this weekend. Good. Oh shoot, I just put the cat back on. Good Lord. So we could just accentuate some of the dots that are on there. And put some on the his branches, you know, anywhere the snow would collect kind of naturally. On his hat there. I mean, there is a lot of dots on here, so I don't see me doing all of them, but, and there's dots all over here. You could hit the whole roof of that house if you wanted to, which you can't see that. You could do the whole roof, and I might actually. What time is it, Courtney?
11:30.
Okay. Has Dad texted or anything?
Not me.
Okay. Let's see, where are my spatulas? Got all organized, but I don't see that. I don't see the spatulas. What else could I use? I guess I could try putting it on with a brush. I don't know how that's gonna work, but there we are. And I think I would rather have my regular container of snow paste for this. Am I in view, Courtney?
Frozen right now. I couldn't see you.
Oh, you're frozen?
Like my whole computer.
Okay.
Dad said they'll be home about noon.
Okay, good. As long as I go in about 1/4 till, I shouldn't be too late. Does anybody else make fried peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Because that is something I'm making to go with our chilies. The window pane is kind of in the way, but
You use snow paint?
yep,
Is that snow paste?
yep. They're both snow paste, but yeah, one's in the pen form for the detail. And this one's just for, you know, larger areas. Did you let him know that Rick was here?
Yeah.
I swear, I was live yesterday and we had people show up. I'm live today. We've had people show up. Crazy here. Don't feel like we have that many people normally show up. You've never heard of it? Hey, Valerie. I just wondered if anybody else had, because I've never heard anybody else talk about fried peanut butter and jelly, so I didn't know if it was, yeah, but you're not that far from me, so.
What?
Fried peanut butter and jelly. I love it. Brendan loves it. My mom loves it. The only time I eat it is with chili. I dip it in my chili. You know, it'd be like a, you know, well, kind of like a peanut butter, kind of like a peanut butter sandwich, but with jelly and fried, I guess. But I don't know, it's so good. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, there's some more places I would add some snow in these shrubs around the house. On that, oh, that looks so good. On that porch railing, on this, I don't know what that is. Eve there. Just giving it some dimension, some fun. So the rest of this I'll probably finish on my own. I still got to trim up some of my paper that I forgot to do. Like I said, I never made it back in here yesterday. So I got to trim up some paper, probably touch up some paint, continue on with some of the snow paste, finish up my stencil up there. Yeah, a lot more snow paste. Find that deer. Yeah, do my paint around the inside here, which that was part of the touching up the paint, really. Yeah. So any questions before I go make lunch for my homies? I don't need to go too far to there because I'll be painting that anyway. I could put a bunch of white snow in the bottom yet, and I might as well do that. Do you butter the outside of the bread? Yes, I do. Just like a grilled cheese. It's tough to make those sandwiches. They are a pain in the butt. My son does not realize how much I go through to make those for us. They are tough to make without getting, you know, butter all over yourself. At least for me. I guess I won't have to put paint around the bottom here. Comments have stopped on your feed. Well, that's odd. Somebody yesterday said that they could not comment, nor could they see the comments. Which I don't know how many. There's only 13 people watching, so I don't know that there are a lot of comments. So if you're still here, say something, so we'll see if the comments are still working. So, and I don't know if it's just on Sharita's end. And I'm not a tech guru. I don't know what the heck's going on, but okay. Carol says beautiful. All I could think to tell her was to go to Google and say, well, in her case, it said, I cannot comment, nor can I see comments when watching a Facebook Live, and see what it comes up with. I did that, and it came up with maybe clear your cache, restart your device, yada, yada. I don't even know what. It came up with a bunch of different things to try, but and I don't know if any of them did her any good. I don't see her on here today. But, I mean, she may not be trying to watch, or she is trying to watch and it didn't do any good. So, I don't know. Hello, Mary Beth. Lori Slate says beautiful. Valerie's still here. Angela's still here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything on the frame. I think we're going to keep, for me, I'm happy with it all inside. I think we've got enough, in my opinion, I've got enough going on inside. I don't want to overdo it. Now, I don't know if I'll get back to this today to work on it, but whenever I get it done, I will, of course, take some pictures and share it with the class. And somebody asked yesterday, will this be on YouTube? Yes, it will eventually. I will, it'll be part 1 and part 2, and yeah, with this one, I'll hopefully have I will have the finished picture with it too. Maybe I'll have a little video of me doing a slow pan around it, so you can see all the details. Like I said, I got a lot of cleaning up to do on it. A lot of finish work to do. But that's the gist of it. I don't think there's anything major that I'm going to do. To it that you haven't seen. Okay. All right. I think this is where I leave you. Let me see if there's any questions. I can actually see better on the phone than my computer. So, okay. Wonderful. Okay. All right. I don't see any new questions, so I'm going to get off of here and go make... Hello, Pam. Hello, Tina. Sometimes I just get back out and get back in. Yeah, sometimes that works too. Sometimes the easiest solutions work. Okay. All right. I'm outie. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.